So, my love for theater started when I first landed a role in my fifth grade musical called Pirates. I happened to play the role of the King of the High Seas, which made sense as I was the only fifth grade boy at the time who could sing above a high C in a cool setting. While this is not the time I devoted myself to theater, looking back I realized that a small performance in an even smaller school was the start of a big aspect in my life and an even bigger aspect in shaping the person I am today. Unfortunately, I took a break of being on stage in my middle school years, but when I went into high school, it was a complete change of dynamic that I had been so used to. But I embraced this difference and I strived to be better. Or so I thought it was. But it turns out that I still had the same work efforts as before. I did start taking a theater class and began improving the one thing that had become such a passion of mine, so class did not feel like work at all. This is the troupe that I was part of called Theater Troops 1762 at Princess Anne High School. But my freshman and sophomore year weren't as challenging as my junior year when I was part of the highest theater class and we actually went on and did competitions. And this is my competition group, like the cast. We did the show called All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. We actually met the playwright and we performed our version of the show for him, which he absolutely loved. He actually complimented me on my character. And even more in my senior year, outside of class, I liked to participate in any and every show possible I was able to, and this included our musical, The Sister Act, and this I played TJ, and the picture shows me and my fellow castmates singing the song When I Find My Baby, which is telling the story of when Curtis, which is the person standing the highest, he's singing about finding Dolores and getting her to be quiet about, you know, maybe offering someone, as the show is about a nightclub singer who has to hide in a convent because she is a witness of murder. Um, so yeah, and I also, my senior, I directed a show called Superheroes with Great Power Comes Ordinary Responsibility, and in this picture you can see them at a curtain call of our final show on a Friday night. This was a really good experience for me as I was able to see the different sides rather than just being on stage. I was able to see how directing works, how casting, to the scene design, to literally everything except the acting portion is brought together to make a show. And next, this is a picture of me and my classmates in New York after taking a Broadway dance and vocal class with Stephen Reed, who is in the front in the gray shirt with glasses. We learned so much from just being around people who have experienced Broadway shows that it was such a great opportunity to expand my horizons in musical theater while being in theater classes focused myself just on like straight plays or abstract plays. I was able to see this side of theater and I grew to love it. And now that I'm here at BCU, I'm really excited to continue studying theater and to put myself out there as much as possible. And I made one promise to myself, and that was I will continue to expand my horizons, especially in theater. I want to learn and be proficient in acting, will also be proficient in tech, directing, like anything I can in theater. So the one thing that I truly love, I can continue being great at.